Hey everyone, this is Ben Glass, and I want to get into the studio today to cut a quick video on how to find the right and the best long-term disability attorney for you. Make sure you watch all the way to the end, because I'm going to tell you a clue, a secret that nobody else is talking about, and I think it'll be important. So this comes up because recently our office has been contacted by several folks with long-term disability claims, and they hired another lawyer to do their appeal. And you remember now from our other videos that if your claim is denied, you typically have 180 days to do your appeal. And then if your appeal is unsuccessful, you have to go to federal court if you want to keep pursuing your benefits. And what was happening is, what we've seen is these lawyers are doing the appeals and they're losing them. And that happens. A certain percentage of appeals are lost and you have to go into federal court. And then they're quitting on the clients. They are not lawyers who will go to court in federal court to fight for your benefits. And to us, this is like a baseball player getting paid a salary. He goes up to the plate, he gets 2 strikes, and he quits. And it's bad for a couple of reasons. Number one, it's expensive. So typically these clients have paid the lawyer to do something that has not accomplished any of the client's goals, and now the folks are coming to us, and so they're paying really for 2 lawyers. Secondly, and more important, is this appeal is a very special part of the process. As we've said in other videos, and I found a plan here recently that put it quite right. In your appeal, you must raise all of your issues and grounds for appealing a claim denial at every stage of the appeal, or they will be deemed permanently waived. And so here's the problem. So the lawyers who won't go to court, what we're seeing is they don't actually know what needs to go into an appeal. They're not making all of the right arguments. They're not including all of the medical data that they could, because they have no risk, because they're not going to go to court anyway. So they're never going to have to face a defense brief that says you didn't raise these issues. So it's critical that in your appeal, everything get put on the table. And we believe that it's critical that you hire a lawyer that's going to go all the way for you. So let me give you what I consider my 4 clues to competence. Because when you're looking for a long-term disability lawyer, you're going to see lots of ads, lots of websites. So here's 4 things to look for. And the 4th one is one that nobody else is talking about. So number 1, you want to look at the internet presence. Most of my friends who are experienced disability lawyers have a ton of information at their website. Lots of articles. If you go over to YouTube and type their names into YouTube, they've got lots of videos, very informative, right? Because they want to share this information. Now, of course, you could hire someone to do all this for you, and so you could fake it, and that's why we call it one of the clues. How robust is the information the lawyer is making available on his or her website and via YouTube? Number 2 clue is, what do other people say about the lawyer? So yeah, of course, we all have at our own websites the testimonial section, right, where people are saying great things about us, but there's 2 other places to go and look. So first, what you want to do in the Google search engine is type in reviews for name of attorney, and that'll take you typically to the Google, what they call the Google My Business page, where you will see or not reviews that people have left and stories people have left about the lawyer. Now, here's the cool thing about that is lawyers can't mess with these reviews. So the good, the bad, and the ugly are there. Again, a success clue. The other place to go is to go over to avvo.com. We'll put the name down in the bottom. And look there, and there's 2 types of reviews you'll find at Avvo. So again, you type the name of the lawyer in that you're thinking of hiring, and you'll see consumer reviews and also what Avvo calls endorsements. These are other lawyers who have said that the lawyer you are searching for, is or is not competent to handle these types of cases. So again, we're talking about trust clues. Nothing is perfect. The 3rd thing to look for is, what has the lawyer written? So again, many of my very experienced friends have written white papers, they've written consumer books, some have written treaties on this whole world of long-term disability. Again, lawyers, we have found that lawyers who don't do this work as a main part of their practice, they're not writing books, they're not writing white papers, and you can sort of see this through the whole, your whole search for them. Now, here's the big one. This is number 4 that nobody else is talking about. But all of the litigation cases, or almost all the litigation cases that are filed for long-term disability claims have to be filed in federal court. If they're filed in the state court, they get bumped up to federal court anyway, 99.99% of the time. There's this great database out there. PACER has the list of all of the lawsuits any lawyer has ever filed in federal court. So, and you can go into Pacer yourself. You can get an account. It's free or nearly free to do this. You could do your own research. But a quicker way, if you're thinking about hiring a lawyer, is say, hey, run my Pacer report. So if you call us, we'd be happy to run our Pacer report and show you the cases, the long-term disability cases that we've been involved in. But it's a really good clue and a really good sort of proof of which lawyers are willing to go to bat for their clients in federal court and which are going to quit after they get 2 strikes and say, you got to go hire somebody else. So if you have any questions about this, you want to know more about Pacer, you want to know more about Trust Clues, just feel free to reach out to us. And of course, go and look at our other videos that we put out there about the whole long-term disability process. We look forward to hearing from you. Thanks for watching.